Alright there, it's your old mate Yorkie here, welcoming you back to Campfire Tales, where we're working through Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. I hope we don't get the same amount of lag from computers we did last time. Don't know how it looked for you guys, I don't think it looked great. I apologise for that. When I was editing it, it looked like there might be some weird flickering going on as well. To which I really apologise, I'm not sure what's going on there. Anyway, we're heading back to Blackwater Clan. It was nasty. And last time, if you watched through, you saw that I experienced what friendly fire's like when you're using Deadly Earth. Wow, that thing's potent. Price of quality. There are times when even military warehouses in Erosion run out. The capital is preparing to order a large shipment of gear. The Treasury wants to know the commander's preference on equipping her soldiers. High quality, pricey gear, or something more affordable that would make it possible to outfit everyone. Unlocks the purchasing cheap equipment. I don't really favour that. Cost of recruitable trainable units reduces by 10% for 15 days. Okay, that's high quality gear. That is going to be more units. All trainable units gain the quality equipment. It increases the cost. What does that do? 2 bonus to strength and dex, 1 bonus to attack and damage, and 1 bonus to AC. Oh, that's not bad. Strength on trainable units. I don't think. Well, it must be there. Purchase gear through Greyboar. Weapons from Daggermark. Cost of recruiting trainable units just by 10 for 15 days. All special purpose units gain weapons from Daggermark for 15 days, which is some bonus to attack AC saving throws. Special purpose units, I wonder what they are. Well, it's got to be useful sometime. Contact your people. Greyboar was instrumental in organising gear shipments through his old channels. The guild supplying the assassins of Daggermark were glad to find a new market and offered generous discounts. 2 days to get that. And we need to go in here. Do we have anyone? Yeah, we've got nothing to recruit right now. Not nearly enough for that. Right. I mean, honestly, if I can get some of the others up to... Tex's already got 5. That's the maximum. Sword points can get 1 more if we can get another thing of... the hell do they call it? Special manoeuvres, I think it is. Noblesse Oblige has 3. They can get up to 2 more. Agizami can get up to 1 more. Shy Guys. Oh, 6 is the maximum, I'm sorry. So, yeah, all of them could take more. It's just we need to get them having extra things of... I'm sorry, I'm stammering all over myself here. Special manoeuvres, whatever it's called. That allows you to have an extra stack in your unit, in your army. In we go. I dropped Wendwag. She wasn't being all that effective, to be honest. Plus, I thought the dragon was a big dragon. Ivu size.
I ever see Sarkoris green again?
Probably not, dude. You didn't take your shape proper. Oh yeah? Get your claws on. Ember!
I wonder why.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Now, also... Get these on.
Ane. U. Efna.
On the characters.
Efna. Ane. U. Efna. Ane. U. Efna.
And on Sealer's horse, because we don't want it melting out from under it.
Ane. U. Efna. Ane. U. Efna.
And then... Where's your protection from... There it is.
Esmo.
Poison.
Axe. Yes.
Rely on me.
Just mount up for now. And of course put on your ones like that. Now you'll probably be using your demon aura, your aura of heaven,
The goddess
but
protects us.
not right now.
Inimosi travisi. Inimosi travisi. Inimosi travisi. Amranda gravio. Inimosi travisi.
Blessing
Right, sadness.
goes on too. All of these.
Inimosi travisi. Inimosi travisi. Inimosi travisi.
No
You get
time
that
for
on.
idling. I will see this through.
Me. I get that and that on me. I go big on you. I go big. Where are you? On you. I go big on all of us. I get some defense on. We do have arc terminals here, so we'll get them just in case. Fire communal and cold. Bear. Amble. This on everyone. So everyone's on blur. And song on. And that should be about it. Now, we worked our way into here. Are we all coming? Yeah, slowly. And we took on some idiots in here. Unfortunately, we discovered that Deadly Earth, the truth is true, a magma maximized, empowered, knockdown Deadly Earth. Yeah, deadly. Don't finally kill off the enemies, because they do actually need some cold iron, a tap from cold iron to finish them off. Door controls. That gets us back out there.
Our path leads on.
There's a door there. Don't know what we do with it yet. It looks like... Actually, let's check. I'm a bit worried we might get stung, but we'll see. Need to protect yourself from the harmful psionic field. Okay, so we can't go through that until we're protected.
I won't let you hurt my friend.
And augmented grunt. The grunts and so on are a big problem.
Away, you rascal.
Another grunt coming down.
Surrender or else.
No glory without risk!
Attack!
Begone, fiend!
Ow, ow, ow.
Your time is over.
Come on.
You offend me.
I'm gonna say.
Too late for apologies.
The light take you!
We shall overcome.
Fall!
Stand down.
Didn't overcome the spell resistance.
I'll hit you.
Not like that, you won't. That was a nice group hit.
The fray!
There we go. Hopefully get some healing. Same with you, Ivu. That door's open. Okay. Flaming lockpick could open it, but requires fuel. Well, we have a flaming lockpick, and we have fuel. Also, that's cold iron ammunition, and I needed that last time. Ember can have some too. Oops, I need... Those are scrolls. Flaming lockpick's not there. That's flaming lockpick. But I got fuel for it. Where is it? I don't know where it is. Let's just go full. It's a flaming lockpick. See if I search on fuel. But I got some fuel for it. Okay, that's weird.
I will guide us.
I'm confused by that one. And we can't get through there. Okay, we can get in there.
Without a doubt.
What have we got? Oh, that's open. Okay. That's good.
Forwards.
They will break against our resolve.
Got another of these bloody calicos or whatever it is. And some other stuff. Cheap cara. Augmented incubus. Okay. What's that? Augmented succubus. Ember.
Set it the one.
So Ziel put on protection from evil.
The inheritor. Guide my.
Oh yes, sword. Come on. All right. That was nice. Painful. Okay. Nara. Ember, your next set out. Looks like they're all on our side, which is good. Did get a hit in. Where'd my haste go? That was 32. Right. Oh, come on, you already gathered! Alright. And that is annoying, but never mind. He's at death's door. He did some good hits, but he's at death's door already. What else? Oh, hang on. Did I put that on? I'm not sure.
No glory without risk.
At least that's one decent hit. Ow. Now do it this time, will ya? Missed that one. That should take another hit next time. Nice. That's another one down. What's our next shop? I think.
Into the fray!
Oh, come on. All right. It's only one archer up there now.
Away, you rascal!
It's a nice hit. Ember. Try for him again. That's a nice hit. Soziel's flattened? Yep. Liliana's Soul Shade, that is another hit. Ow.
Your time is over.
You're down. I really need to get Soul up if I can.
Yes.
I will bring down the divine wrath.
Do not hold back.
The inheritor, guide my blade!
It's another 46. That's not what I wanted to do. Damn, it's got too many hits. Too many attacks.
You offend me.
That's down. Amber. Try on Succubus. Oh, I got rid of a couple of mirror images. So you'll heal. No, not bless! I missed a button I wanted to press. Okay. Oh, I can use this, can I?
Into the fray!
He's down. He's well and truly down now. You know what?
Stand down.
You're up there, good. Ivu.
Strike as one.
Now. Where is he in that mess?
The light take you!
Ow! That's not what I wanted to happen. Naira!
Away, you rascal.
Okay, that was a good one.
Attack.
The inheritor, guide my blade!
Your time is over.
Try and get. Although, actually,
We
what's
shall
it need?
overcome.
I'm a class 20. I need to roll a 10. I should be able to do that easy enough.
Into the fray!
Nice.
You offend me.
Alright, we need to have some cold iron on there. Oh, you do?
Do not hold back.
I mean, that should be down because it's had cold iron damage. I don't know if you've had this on, so let's put it on.
Take you!
That's not good.
Stand down.
Strike as one.
No glory without risk!
Right, that's that one. Naira, you need to be attacking this.
Away, you rascal.
Attack!
Into the fray! The inheritor, guide my blood!
Your time is over.
We shall overcome.
The light!
Oh, come on! That should have attacked. I do consider that one a programming bug. Honestly, they might disagree, but I do. Basically, if you line the attack up, if you start the attack and press space, it hurries it through a bit faster rather than doing slow animation. Which you probably want, especially if there's a lot of it to do. But if you do it just before it starts the animation, it cancels the bloody thing.
You offend me.
Do not hold back.
without risk.
Hang on, or does it? Oh, I can't get there! There's barriers! Oh! Okay. Now I can get there. And you're dead. Oh, so it wasn't that. Because I've seen that happen before. And now you're dead. See, Kara, we can still do this. After a coughing fit, the warrior wipes the blood from her lips. Her hand moves silently, without artificial stiffness. You've observed the behaviour of the other enemies here. But her head has been mutilated in the same way as everyone else's. The top of her skull has been removed, and the thin barbs of crown swearing goes straight through her exposed brain. Who are you? I'm Kara, chieftain of the Blackwater Clan. She regards you with proud defiance. There's no trace of the cold indifference in her eyes that you've seen in other guards. And you outside have assaulted my home and threatened a great mission. You call yourself a chief? What kind of chief lets his people suffer like this? What kind of chief agrees to turn his people into monsters? Your eyes are clear and you seem to have your wits about you, but no, you're mad. And you have been for a long time. You're a Sarkorian. You should understand the lengths our warriors are willing to go to avenge their homeland and defeat the enemies who took everything from them. Our clan has made its choice. Warriors keep the peace, protect their families and fight enemies in defence of others. You've condemned your people to torture and a gruesome death. I spit on you. You haven't lost your minds like the other occupants of this place. If you don't resist a circlet, it won't smother your mind. It's tough. Tough to feel someone else's will entering your your conscience. Or consciousness. Tough to give up freedom to control your body. Like a cold hand sinking in your head, sifting through your thoughts with its slimy fingers. For a moment her defiant expression fades, and you catch a glimpse of the disgust and fear. But I readily accepted this fate. I'll gladly enjoy any torment as long as it brings us closer to victory. What is your mission? Kara's voice rings with zealous fervour. To defeat the demons, we're gathering an army that can march on his and exterminate the abyssal spawn. Poor souls like you who wander into our camp become invincible soldiers. Only they are capable of prevailing in this war. No mere mortals, not even the gods themselves, can stop the world wound. And that means we are mortal kind's last chance. We possess great magic weapons. Our bodies no longer know pain, and our hearts no longer know fear. Our minds are bound by the Master's will and discipline. Cast your own blade down at your feet. Let him touch you, and you'll join with us, a true saviour of Galarian. Why did you attack me? 100 Face identified you as a threat to the mission. We are executing his command. Your life is unimportant, as are ours. All that matters is the mission. Tell me about 100 Face. There's a grief in her eyes, an unswerving devotion to inner words. The last hope of Sarkoris, a great thinker and strategist. When the demons came and our clan was in its death throes, nobody answered our call. The other clans chose to save themselves. Our neighbours turned their backs on us and the gods. Even our gods did not answer because they were afraid. They hid like cowards. And then 100 Face came, a stranger from Numeria, who did not know us and owed us nothing. But unlike the others, he was willing to help. He was looking for allies, desperate people who would agree to anything. People like us, the Blackwater Clan, rejected the taboos of our ancestors, cursed the traitor gods, and accepted the Mage's help. And now, with his help, we will defeat any foe and save Sarkoris. What are you and 100 Face doing here? We've been building an ark, you've already said that. Her voice drops. Not of this world. And they are capable of so much more than pathetic blades and meagre magic. My tribesmen became the first volunteers in the ranks of the 100 Face army, but not the last. Soon we will purge all Sarkoris of the taint, free our brethren from the demon joke and prove that sacrifice has not been in vain. 100 Face has destroyed your clan, turned them all into monsters. We gave ourselves up willingly. We had to. That doesn't sound willing. And I was the first to let myself be crowned with a circlet. Yes, it was excruciating and horrifying. When the blades dig into the bone, when the probes sink into your brain, that is when one begins to know true terror. Some surrendered to their fate at the last moment. They tried to resist. They begged for mercy. Her gaze turns gloomy. But we would not allow them to bring shame on us all. I personally placed circlets on the heads of the doubtful. A heavy, bloody burden that could only be carried by the clan's chieftain. So you all chose to exist as mechanical puppets? Kara bears his teeth in fury. You would judge us. Have you ever seen demons butcher entire villages? Mothers being lashed with whips and forced to run the length of the palisade, their bleeding children impaled on top of it? Have you ever seen demons cut off a warrior's manhood just to mock him? Or slice the breasts off a brave woman? Have you ever watched a giant monster slowly devour a human being, leisurely chewing on them while they're still alive? Well, no, we usually kill them first. I have, and I must put an end to this. The end justifies any means, scowling in defiance. She's not even yelling at you, but past you, her eyes distant. We can do this. We won't give up. Whatever the cost, we'll pay it. I grieve for the countless losses that robbed you of your sanity, Kara. Naive fool. It is heroism, not madness, that you see before you. We did the unthinkable, but only because it was necessary. Psychotis fell long ago. We're all slaves to a cunning mage, killing in the name of a dead nation. Psychotis is fallen. But how? That's impossible. 100 Face would have told us. No, he wouldn't. He's got you as night slaves. There must be survivors. There must be some resistance. It couldn't have happened. Everything we've done. No, it can't have been for nothing. I refuse to believe you. Her heart-rending scream is filled with hatred and grief. Psychotis lives, and so do we. The preparations are almost complete, and soon we will drive the accursed demons back into the abyss. Our poor brethren, suffering under the oppression of the whirlwind, are waiting for us to come to their rescue. And we will come. We will. Everything seems clear to me now. How could anything be clear to you? You have only heard our story, not lived it. You don't know our anguish, the pain of our sacrifices. You don't see before you a monster, a traitor. So naive, but 100 Face will soon reveal the truth to you, and then you'll understand me. I'll spare you, Kara. She gives you a crooked smile, then her eyes begin to glow. The light grows brighter, blinding, because you are weak. I will not spare you. My warriors will gather your remains and bring them to 100 Face, so he can make you join us. She jumps to her feet in one impossible, unnatural motion, as if grabbed by an invisible hand. Her eyes are now ablaze with light.
Still fight.
Well, we have a key. Got braces of archery, leather armor +3. Use magic device.
I think I did it.
Brought to life by electricity, this machine clearly has the capacity to think. Its acute senses are gathering information from every part of the camp.
I did it.
Machine is like an insatiable but undiscriminating bibliophile, one that greedily absorbs whatever knowledge it can, stores it in its memory. Well, we have the key.
Let me help.
Might need to rest. This is a vicious area.
We march ahead.
See, the half-assembled magical device looks incomprehensible as it does. Absurd.
You're a good person. I like you. I think I did.
Your knowledge allows you to recognize the contours of a new deadly weapon in the deranged diagram, one based on Numerian technology. Welcome, 100 Face. Enter your personal code to access the commander's arsenal. But I don't have that, do I?
Our path leads on.
Harmful psionic.
I think I did it.
Calling upon your extensive knowledge of how your hypothesize these humming boxes are the brains of the machines around you and place where your memory knowledge are stored.
I did it.
Realize that the knowledge of the camp around you is stored and possessed in the depths of this machine. It contains information on the workings of the camp's machinery, as well as previous attempts. Okay.
Without a doubt.
I mean, I had the stuff for the flaming lockpick. How come I don't anymore? What happened? Is there something up there? No. There's gotta be more to do here. There's 2 doors I can't unlock. But I know I literally picked it up. What is that? It's a Numerian bomb. A series of warning symbols. Sort by name. Where is it? There.
I do not find this to be useful.
But where's the fuel that I picked up? I know I picked it up. I remember picking it up. This is crazy. We've been in here. May go back over here and have a look around. See if somehow left it behind. I think it was over here, but it may not have been. You know, Peter, what was there? Picked up what was there. Nothing in this pile either.
We march ahead. Strike as one!
We won't fall here. I swear it.
Our path leads on.
That was the mechanism to open this door, so it's done. That, no, actually,
They will guide us.
it's a mechanism to open that door, but it's still done.
Without a doubt.
It's unlocked. Save it before we go in there, because we're in no position to fight right now.
I think I did it.
After pressing the button a couple of times, massive flash. Psionic shielding tools. Storeroom 1. Further attempts yield nothing more.
Forwards.
Ring of Devastating Will. What is that? This Ring of Protection +3 grants the wearer an ability to avoid magical and unusual attacks with great willpower. If a character makes a successful will saving throw against an attack, normally deals half damage on a successful save, instead take no damage. Okay. You've got +2, so you can have that one, Sozil.
We march ahead.
Stormlord's Resolve, what was that? If wearer of these breasts has the ability to cast spells spontaneously. That's Ember. And me. It grants them the ability to cast the following spells: Jolting, Portent, Call Lightning, Lightning Bolt, Chains of Lightning. Call Lightning, me having some offensive spells wouldn't go amiss. Yeah, they're past the sell by date now, the engraved lucky braces.
Our path leads on.
Nothing else there.
Without a doubt.
And over here. Which is to there, which might... No, I've got that circlet, and so it might let us through. But first we're going to save. Because if this is a fight, we're screwed. Nope. What was his face? Circle 100 face.
I'm not used to wearing stuff like this.
Yep, we can't wear it.
We march ahead.
What about that other gate? Was it up here? I can't recall. Yes. It's ridiculous. I got the stuff for the flaming lockpick. I don't know why it's not with us anymore. Did I accidentally sell it? Nah, that doesn't make sense.
I will guide us.
What code? There's no way to enter a code there.
Without a doubt.
I think it's been bugged. I think it's bugged. I think, because as I say, I know I picked up the stuff and it's not with us anymore, which means I can't power that on, which means I don't seem to be able to do anything more. I've got that gate and the thing, and I have a feeling that I'm meant to have the fuel to get through here, and then something in there would get me through that that shield. So the thing I need, and I need to see if there's somewhere else I can get it. I'm going to look that up because you see me search everywhere, and anyone who watched the last episode knows I picked it up. What do they call it? Just call it pneumatic fuel. Why is it showing all this? Huh? I was looking for stuff on this quest. Oh, I must have clicked on the wrong thing. Yeah, I did. I was going to say, it showed me the whole chapter 3, which I already know. I found Scream of Pain, which means I found that fuel, yep. And I found the Flame Lockpick, which means I found that fuel, yep. Very southwest corner of the map, you'll find a machine with a glowing gem in it. Rest and folly. I killed Kara. But I don't have. I don't know what's happened to the fuel. Flaming lockpick fuel has gone. That's what I need. Bloody Google AI, I don't want that. There's 4. I found 2. Southwest corner. And flaming lockpick. First storage room in south wing. Psionic field locked room. I can't get through that. Laboratory with Arthur Vans. And there's 4 special locked doors. Oh, have I used 2 of them and there's others I need to get? That might be why. Okay, that would explain it. But where is it here? That looks like the laboratory, maybe. I don't know who was here though.
I will guide us.
Yeah, it's not here then. That's not. I don't know which one with the Rafa Vans was. I'll have another look round. What's this one? Nope. Well, that does indicate there's at least 1 or 2 things I haven't picked up.
Attack! Forwards.
Not there then. There must be somewhere.
We march ahead.
I must just be missing something. Now that I know it opens 4 doors and there's 4 fuels, I know I've only found 2, or I think I've only found 2. That's out, so that's no good. At least I think that's out, isn't it? Yeah, that's area exit, yeah. So that opened the area exit. Yeah.
Our path leads on.
Nothing there.
I will guide us.
I know I got some from up. Well, I think I got some from up there. And I know that there's nothing there now because I've been up there. We've lost all the buffs by now, surely, so let's have a sleep. There are no enemies nearby. If I can't find it soon, I'm gonna just write this one off. There is a door there. Have I been through there? No, I haven't. Bet it's gonna die, but
Clawing time.
Eternal Rose, I call upon you!
you can pull back.
The light, take you!
Sealer's gonna be hit if I'm not careful. Naira.
I need your assistance.
Don't worry about it, we're gonna get out of here in a little bit.
I can still fight.
That and then haste.
These magics should be used in other things.
No glory without risk!
She's stuck. Never mind. Oliana.
We shall overcome.
Don't want you to go backwards.
Into the fray! Hey!
Ember.
You won't stop us.
Do not hold back.
Not going to walk on top of that. Arrow. That one's down. And that one's down. And that one's almost down.
Stand down.
Now we pull everyone back.
Away, you rascal.
Begone, fiend!
Surrender, or else.
Eliana.
Strike as one.
Your time is over.
Fall!
Too late for apologies.
Attack!
Alright, well he's down. Oh, he's back. Now that will disappear, and they are taken down. Dragon's down though. That's okay. Alright, so that's a bit more progress. The only thing that looking it up guided me through was knowing there was more than one extra piece of fuel. I was wondering where the fuel had gone. As I say, I must have opened 2 doors already. Well, we see about resting. just short of 1. When we get over 1, we need to go to that body. If we're not done here yet, that is, of course. Let's get propped up. You're fine.
Trust in yourself.
Esmith, Axel, yes. 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 Anne, Efna. Anne, Efna. Anne, Efna. Anne, Efna. Anne, Efna. Anne, Efna. Anne, Efna.
Nice.
Where
Sailor.
I can.
Get that on.
My will is resolute.
On the horse. Leopard. That's the Triceratops.
The world is full of wonder.
Didn't have bowling and fusion on.
Our time has come.
Right, that's on me. That's on me. Let's get protection from that. 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 All of us with that. Biggie size on horse. Biggie size on try. Protection from arrows. Bear. Bull. Biggie sized people.
The world has suffered enough.
Eagle. Owl. Cat. Can't get through there because it's got that thing. Oh. Disable the arcane emitter. I can't do that right now, I don't think. But we found it at least. We found the arcane emitter.
I think I did it.
Machine is used for healing and provides the healer with information about the patient's current condition. Useful. Flaming lockpick. So we have found some more, which is good. Corpse mutilated head, etc. Contraption before you looks truly sinister, like the entrails of some sort of sea creature. A glinting tangle of ebony tubes connects to a capacious vessel. The bindings, splattered with blackened blood, must serve to hold the helpless victims. You notice a piece of scalp stuck to the teeth. Ooh, eviscerated saw. And the shiny and impossibly sharp drill is sickening to look at. It's like the machine is sleeping but ready at any moment to awaken and recommence torturing and dissecting living flesh. It appears that this machine is what performed the heinous of disfiguration procedures on the guards that have turned into puppets. A separate compartment in the machine holds an oddly stacked nefarious circlets. Let's have a look. Numerous crystal plates, all no thicker than a hair, cover the inside of each circlet's rim. These plates overlap in an intricate pattern and are connected by a web of greying metal fibres, or greyish metal fibres. Small spheres of a cloudy stone that resemble smoky quartz rest against the temples. It's possible that these are what the mysterious master uses to deliver commands. See if we can sense how it works. Yes. Carefully touching the crystal plates, you analyse the circlet's reaction. Some touches make the circlet vibrate quietly, while others cause tiny storms of lightning to run along the spikes. Even though this contraption was created by adepts of a magic that you're completely unfamiliar with, you are nonetheless certain that it is magical. Basing your assumptions on the knowledge of primary arcane principles, you're able to guess the access keys to some of the simplest, least sophisticated functions and activate the circlet. It seems this item was crafted through the use of psionic magic. The crown can heighten one's sensitivity to such influences, but it could instead be made to protect the wearer from psionics. With the help of the tools available, you convert the crown into a protective circlet. I can't. Why not? I need... Oh! I can resolve that one. I can resolve that one. Where's the Vesperilla thing? There it is.
This war must end.
Where's use magic? Wait a minute. She's got 32. Why can't I do it? That's weird. I don't understand. Why can't I do it? Is it already done or something? I don't have the circlet at all. Huh? Maybe I need some other stuff. Patch of Rusty's real of close inspection. Be an old bloodstain. Oh, wonderful. It's not telling me anything I want to hear.
Yes?
You offend me.
The light take you!
Can I reach over there? Nope. Can get forward, ready to heal.
Stand down.
Nabasu should do some good up there.
You won't stop us.
Let's get forward a little and throw down a haste.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
And then Zada dies. Throw in a heal.
Away, you rascal.
It's another down. Ember.
Surrender or else.
Oliana, take it off there, put it on there. Might as well use them up.
We shall overcome.
Old brig. Swoop in. Nope, swoop in on that one then.
Into the fray!
Beautiful.
I found... something.
You have indeed. Nothing special, but you found something. Now what is this? Electricity-driven machines seem designed for blacksmithing and producing items.
Without a doubt.
Now we got a cog. I don't think that's going to be all I need. Oh, it did. First and foremost, you break off the sharp spikes, then you tear the drill out of the monstrous machine's fastenings. You wield the drill methodically, punching holes in the circuit and hoping that your calculations are correct. By destroying just a few specific parts of this contraption, you can render it completely harmless. At last your work is done. You've turned the horrible device into something resembling a helmet that can be worn atop a head, an intact head that hasn't run into contact with a saw. And this headgear will keep the wearer safe from even the strongest psionic attacks. What is it?
Thanks, but no thanks.
It can't be equipped, alright. So you don't need to equip it then.
I will fight.
Yeah, that's not something I want to be involved in right now. I've got nothing to help me. Before I go into that, I'm going to go backwards to the other doors. Because I think I've now got an extra piece of fuel, which will get me through that one door. And then I might be able to take on that psionic door. Although actually, that thing looked like psionic attacks, wasn't it? I might be able to take that on. Let me have a look. Disable the arcane emitter, done that. May need to save and not save, reload and stuff. The Major's voice is quiet, matter of fact. You've demonstrated superior abilities. We're impressed. We greet you, candidate. Candy who? For a moment then I thought you said something about Candy, but there's no way a nasty old bully like you could be talking about anything nice. Who are you? We are 100 Face, the mind engineer, the alloy of mortal and immortal. We oversee this community. You realise you've seen this face before, the cowl-shrouded visage of Kellid Velg, who told you about this place. The top of 100 Face's skull has been removed, like the others, but the crown he's wearing is much larger and more intricate. How strange, you're talking to us, but it's like you're not even here. I can't sense any good or evil thoughts in your words. Nothing. Just noise like a ticking clock. I know you. True, your arrival was planned in accordance with the schedule. Given that the original host body possesses the most advanced functionality, we used it to convince you to come. We are satisfied with the fact that you arrived within the scheduled time limits, as did all previous candidates. The calculations do not require adjustment. The host's original host name does not matter, and neither does the history of his existence. We are not what he was. We have long surpassed the limitations of a mortal creature's mind. The singular personality was split in order to achieve complexity of thought. Now we are a collective. We are 100 Face. So many fancy words, but it's just so simple. You used to be human, then you became a monster, that's it. So you've turned yourself into a machine. True. The exhaustion and deterioration of living tissue reached critical levels. For the purpose of continuation of function, a number of measures were taken. The decision was considerably acceptable. The procedure resulted in the duration of existence being extended by an undefined length of time, which will prove sufficient for the discovery of permanent solutions. Why have you lured me here? The question requires a multi-part answer. First, we have been testing our location deterrent system. The deterrent system has been judged unsatisfactory. Adjustment based on this observation is required. Second, we have been testing you. You have been deemed satisfactory candidate. You will be subjected to the modernization procedure. Third, we have been searching for a fitting specimen as a replacement to lead our field combat unit. Your abilities have been deemed extraordinary. The modernization procedure will be modified in order to take the specimen's peculiar properties into account. We are satisfied to the highest degree and are experiencing a state of euphoria. We wish to inform you that we will serve as the leader of our army. So what are you doing here? We are conducting the project, implementing its schedule, and gathering an army. While incrementally enhancing our countermeasures, we are attracting increasingly more dangerous opponents to absorb their abilities through modernization and amalgamation. The next scheduled phase is to attract a high volume of non-mortal opponents, such as the demon armies of the World Wound. The chances of victory are adequate. How did you convince the Sarkorians to serve you? The manipulative approach was deemed optimal. The specimens were motivated by the promise of assistance. Mistrust was suppressed through weakening of their identity, basic elements, such as hope, religious beliefs, and ethical limitations. Insubordination was suppressed through internal purges. So that's how it is. You used the good people's last hope to destroy the last shreds of their humanity, and no one stopped you yet. My claws are itching to rip your gaze apart. You're just playing with the lives of others. True. Playing a game is preferred default activity for the most advanced intellects. The mind's purpose is to play and find optimal strategy to achieve total victory. How do you bend mortals to your will? You cannot comprehend the intricacies of our work. It is highly probable that you assume the key is in direct cerebral connection, but that is an insignificant accomplishment within our project. Our true genius is embodied in the device you are observing at the moment. It collects external thoughts that are then translated into generic signs, stored, transformed, and sent back as commands. This procedure is efficient. The cognition circlet receives the command and compels the body to execute it. It expels all redundant, resistant elements from the specimen's mind. Our device is a pinnacle of scientific thought, a mechanism created by mortal being, yet it surpasses its creator in every aspect. It is the beginning of a new era, a gateway to the future. It allowed us to control our servants. We are holding them at the tip of our thoughts. Our soldiers have forgotten the meaning of fear. We have erased it from their hearts and minds. They have forgotten their lives. Their reclaimed space has been used to store knowledge of combat arts and mastery of Numerian weapons. They know no pain, and their bodies remain obedient to the cognition circles. No matter the wounds they sustain, until their functionality is lost completely, they will execute the commands. Observe, even as physiological death failed to make many of them abandon their posts. Is this not perfect, army? Should you not be bowing before our genius and thanking us for revealing the truth? This is horrific. We've been fighting demons and cultists for so long I've forgotten vile misdeeds mortals can commit without any prompting from the abyss. Okay, back from a real-life escapade. So I think we've been yeah, we know that. All these never-before-seen mechanisms. How did you obtain them? They were procured from the depths of Numeria. We executed a series of expeditions into Silver Mountain, where we discovered these and many other pieces. Killing noise, chambers of eternal life, artificial creatures, technology, even 100-faced impassive voice, tensors uttering the last word. These items were crafted from sky metals. They are not from Galarian, they were created under the light of other stars. The Technic League in Numeria extracts such machines from the ground. They think they can understand their essence and claim them False. The nations of Galarian are underdeveloped beyond measure compared to the creators of these items, and their failure is therefore assured. Only the device that we assembled is capable of fully grasping technology. I won't submit to you. False. We will now begin preparations for modernization.
It is not an option.
Okay. You are... We can't get to you. Ah. Naira. Ow. You summoned all of that stuff. Oh. Okay, we've still got lightning protection, it looks like. Yep, which is good. Can we jump over that? No, apparently we can't. Okay. They're down, but they need taken care of. You can bring you out. Ow. What was that? That was divine damage. Can't do anything about that. They're done, so let's get you over here. All of these are taken care of. I think this one too, yeah.
The Inheritor, guide my blade. Ha!
Attack!
Get over here, ready? Fire we're also protected from.
The light, take you!
Let's put that on.
Saw them.
Naira. Yeah, chain lightning I don't really care about, mate. That's taken them down.
Into the fray!
Seems like he's got a decent amount of health, but shouldn't be too difficult. Let's speed.
Begone, fiend!
Arrow. Oh, they're done. All right.
Away, you rascal!
Stand by. Immediate extermination has been considered ineffective. The viability of our host has been compromised. The probability of death is estimated at 100%. The device must not cease operations. We are ready to transfer the device controls to you. Why are you giving the creation over to me? Self-perfection. We approach self-perfection by increasing the complexity of the structures we develop. The device is the most perfect and most complex of the structures of our making. Its continued operation will guarantee the successful completion of our function. 100 Face starts speaking in Halit, the language of Numidia, and his voice takes on the almost physical presence. His words are impressed upon your mind with such force you doubt you'll ever be able to forget them. Upon completing his task, 100 Face gives you an approving nod. The code that controls the device is now known to you. Use it. Its potential is limitless. It will run the necessary procedures on mortal candidates with no need for your input. You will be able to make use of the results. Awaiting affirmative response. He's dead. Silly boy is dead. The device greets your approach with majestic cold indifference. Judging by these sounds it makes, it is continuing its frightening and monumental work even after its owner's death. Examine it. The device makes all of 100 Face solar creations look like pathetic tin handicrafts. Its inner workings reveal an array of perfect geometric forms on a large crystal covered in minuscule engravings hovers suspended in its very centre. The wave of energy it emits envelops you. The crystal contains tremendous power, and it is the writing on its surface that directs its power. It feels as if the device itself is a living creature, one that is merely sleeping for now. Figuring out how it works failed. After spending some time trying to understand how the device works, they eventually give up. Yeah, this device shouldn't exist in the world. The device views as today. You watch as clouds of metallic dust erupt from its depths and gather around the parts you've damaged, restoring their original condition. You hear a low scraping noise coming from the core of the mechanism, like a giant tossing and turning in its steel cradle, shaking off sleep. Now that you've attacked the device, it tries to awaken to become more complex in order to protect itself. Without wasting another moment, you call upon all the power and deliver a single unstoppable deadly blow. It tears the massive crystal heart from its depths of the device. The mechanism thrashes around like a beast in agony until at last it goes still. We still have errands. We've not done that one yet. Yeah, we're not doing either of them. And that one continues further on. A crossbow. Well, that would seem to be that. But there are other parts here still to explore. Let's sleep. We do have some blindness. Corruption we can sort out. In fact, let's go do that now. Where was it? Over here somewhere? In here, I think. Maybe. Maybe not. Yes, right there. Corruption gone. Soziel's blind. Aldrich's blind. Looks like just Soziel and Aldrich. Do we have removed blindness? Hypnotism, protection, resist, remove paralysis, Reduce. Remove fear. Is it just remove blindness? What about greater restoration?
For the beauty with your heart, not your eyes.
I don't think it's going to work. Nope. We need to remove blindness specifically. Alright. Alright. I believe this was the next. Actually, maybe not. This may need a special key we may need to get elsewhere. Nope, we got it. Its red lights flash ominously. The strange mechanism begins to emit a low hum. After running an eye over the front panel, you notice 3 half-faded pictographs. The first looks like a symbol of fire, the second might be for wind, and the third reminds you of an imprint of a hand. After a great deal of effort, you determine that the device is supposed to send signals to a person in the neighbouring room. It seems that is where they conducted experiments involving dangerous substances. The hand symbol must have been a symbol for a co-worker to bring a dangerous item into the room, or to remove one. The wind symbol probably initiates air filtration, and fire incinerates. Since you don't know exactly what kind of gas the room is filled with, trying to set it on fire would be unwise, true. The best course of action seems to get rid of the source of the contamination first, then pump out any potential... Okay, so press the hand. The device seems to wink at you with one of its red lights and begins to emit a low, soothing hum. Now the wind. The device seems to wink, okay, and then the fire. Get up here, you. And horse. Gosh, no one's going to use that. Glass dome is the fragile barrier that once separates you from the deadly gas. Only a madman could have created a weapon so misguided, so lethal. Well, thankfully it didn't get us. Can't do anything with that. Or that, I assume, no. Where was the one that's protected? There. Get through this one. Assume is the room with the collapsed floor, the abandoned rather than repaired.
We march ahead.
Well, there's not much to do here. So that just leaves us. Well, we haven't looked here. Is there something else up here? No, we can't get to them. Alright. Alright, so it's just a crossing. Okay. Which means... Was it this way? I'm not sure. There.
I won't let you hurt my friends.
Mount up.
Your time is over.
Sozial. Oh, there's another succubus coming in. And another. That's not so good. Holbrig's dead. That was a nice one.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
You offend me.
step back and... Oh, I hate when it didn't let me do it. Aye, 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 aye.
Fall!
An, U, F-Not. Ane, U, F-Not.
Right, take you!
She's not good. What can I do? What's that one? Quicken.
Stand down.
Ember. Let's also get this on.
F-Not. Axe, yes. Ane,
Bring out the Monavik Diva.
Adayan.
An, U, F-Not. Ane, U, F-Not.
Couple of good hits.
Into the fray!
Will you hit them, Sailor, please? Naira.
Away, you rascal.
F-Not. Axe, yes.
Oh, that was nice. What else? Let's get that on.
Ba, air, Ritzi.
I will bring down the divine wrath.
An, U, F-Not. Ane, U, F-Not.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
That was poor. These really are hard to hit for some reason.
Your time is over.
Right, Ember. Let's start on with the cackling stuff. Let's put a haste on.
Eternal Rose, I call upon you.
Alright, was a hit.
The light, take you.
Nice.
You offend me.
Also nice. And oh, you couldn't cackle. Why not? That's not good. It's almost down as the Marauder. Next up, we will give. We've done strength. We'll give that. Drop some auras. Another hit.
No glory without risk.
Stand down.
He's down. Now that one's saved, so I have to redo that because I don't know why, but it wouldn't let me cackle afterwards. What else are we gonna do? I know what we're gonna do.
Ane, U, Efna.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Away, you rascal!
Keep going. Amber. That one's almost down.
Soa, Taya.
11 hit points down. Ilyana? Nope, it's me, Solziel, or rather, I'm not Solziel, I'm playing Ilyana.
Into the fray!
Your time is over.
Amber. And then...
Soa, Taya.
Oh, Ulbrig's dead again. Once you know it. What shall we do here?
We shall overcome.
Begone, fiend!
Ivan can't do anything, so let's not worry about them. Nice hit.
The light take you!
You offend me.
That was a very nice hit. Oh, another one. Another. I think at this point I can go out of turn-based mode.
Without a doubt.
no challenge at all.
Another flaming lockpick fuel.
Forwards.
I don't know if there's any more doors to open. That would seem to indicate there's one more. Is that it? It is. Let's save before we go in there.
Something over there.
Helm of the Abyss Killer. Creates numbered with Numerian symbols. Okay.
March ahead.
Holy writings about Hermida's mortal life and her acts. Pages are decayed. Text unreadable. It's unknown how this holy book ended up in a place like this. There's nothing else to find here by the look of it.
Our path leads on.
I think that's it. That was one hell of a trip. Yeah, there's nothing else there. Alright. That was one hell of a trip. Now. We're at 1 additional gore attack per round. They deal 1d8 cold iron damage. Plus 2 enhancement bonus to attack and damage rolls. That could be nice on Ulbrich. He's up close and personal and doing it the mighty meaty way, shall we say. Anyway, Ulbrich, since you died again, you're dead again, Ulbrich. What are you doing dead again? Not that one. We'll just do a raise dead. And then we can go. That. Oh, I know there's something there. Nothing. Well, not nothing, but nothing worth much. Certainly nothing we're keeping. Then we'll port back home and see what's going on. Have a quick rest because everyone's at death's door. Those were some viciously powerful beings. But we got them. Bit saucy at times, but we got them. What is that? Time 1, no. I read that, I don't need it. You. 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 And you. Oh. It will be you as well. It just isn't yet. exactly 300. And there's a rank 8 there. You. And you. What are you? Light cavalry, we don't use them. Someday we might, but not right now. Fireball, absolutely. Then we got you for Texas Tacticians. And we search, and what do we get? Duelists. Are they on Texas Tacticians too? Or are they on sword points? They're on sword points. Texas Tacticians are there. And sword points are just there. That 8 would be too much for you. That 8 would be okay for you. Yeah, probably. Although it does have a leader, which could be a problem. So let's send the one that it won't be any problem for. Shy Guys. That's what you get for invading our land. Not win as soon as Shy's around, you don't. And they should be able to take on the 10s now. We've got light cavalry, lots and lots of it. Archers, big amounts of archers. That gives me pause for concern. Footmen, succubi. Yeah, there are some things there that I still feel concerned about. We have better troops, but still could be risky to take that on right now. And we don't need to. So we won't. Come on. See what's at the commander's table. So let me have a sleep first. Then check the commander's table. So I don't forget to get ourselves healthy again. Whoop! We're at the commander's table already. Your niece, an older half-elf woman, bows to you. She is stately despite her years, with grey strands in her carefully combed hair and a graceful figure. Rionete, representative of the Dazzle & Co. trading house in Erosian at your service. The woman hands you a business card printed on expensive paper with gold lettering. I have a formal offer for the merchants of Dresden regarding the procurement of construction materials, and a more personal matter which I'm afraid only you can help me with. Oh, you want to trade here? Yes, for a while. I have product samples of what our trading house has to offer. If you need something, you will easily find me in the fortress. But to be honest, I can discuss supplies with your subordinates. So what kind of personal matter? Ria looks around. I prefer not to talk about it here. Please find me in the fortress. We'll talk later. We'll talk then. Alright, I'll find you when I have time. Ria bows. Thank you. Right, we'll rest before actually checking the rest of the table. Let me back in. Don't go freezing up on me. There we are.
I will guide us.
And I need to find out what Ria niece wants. Might as well do it before we finish. Fairly long episode, but we're fine. Wicked up, everything's ready. Craftsmen of the Crusade can refine the staff known as the Wicked Dope in order to return it into a relic, and then present it to the commander. What kind of item they will make is yet to be decided. Banded mail of dope? No. Quarterstaff of dope. There's a couple that could use a quarterstaff. We'll do that. Defenders of Freedom. Yes. Weapons from Daggermark. Don't need to do that right now. Also, how are we looking here? We're getting closer. That's all we can do there. Let's go find this Rionete person. I believe there's just 2 places left in this chapter. There's the Ivory Sanctum, or at least that we've got revealed. Maybe there's other stuff. There's the Ivory Sanctum, and there's the Sacred Lands place. Sacred Lands is safe. If I do it, I'm going to do it off channel. I seem to recall it's a nightmare of a puzzle. And I don't find them particularly entertaining. So me getting annoyed at the puzzle is not going to be entertaining for anyone. Doesn't mean skipping a bit of the storyline, but hey, okay. If it becomes possible to save it before finishing the storyline, as in when I've finished the puzzle, I may actually start up an episode there. Seeking forgiveness. What have you done, Rhea? Also, do I have anything else for the storyteller right now? Let me just check. Don't need to bring the dinosaur around with me. No more pages. I can't do that. Over there. I just noticed there were two. One-eyed devil and Rhea need... Hey, two traders! Maybe they'll get on well together. Rhea is standing arms folded, pensively observing this activity around her. Noticing you, she greets you with a nod. What's this personal matter you wanted to discuss with me? Rhea sighs loudly. She obviously has trouble saying this. Her cold, business-like manner melts away. I've said this in my head many times, and now I actually have to say it. I can't put two words together. I want to talk about my son, very much. I want to talk to my son very much, but he is avoiding me. I know you're friends, or at least he listens to you. If only you could convince him to at least approach me. What's your son's name? I know no one by the name of Neith. Neith? Neithers? We do. Oh, of course, forgive me. Neith is not a real family name, exactly. My husband didn't have any at all, and neither did I. We took the name from the village he lived in. My son's name is Lan. He knows I'm here and is hiding from me. I can't blame him, but I might never have another chance to make amends and tell him I love him. Why doesn't Lan want to see you? Rhea turns around. Isn't it obvious? I gave up and abandoned him. The day his father and I decided to go our separate ways, that was that. He must resent me, or hate me. Maybe he's ashamed of me, or maybe he's wiser than me. Some children shouldn't meet their mothers. There's no point in reopening old wounds. But I still want to see him. So much. A half-elf married a mongrel. How did that happen? Rhea smiles sadly. When it comes to love, does it matter who you are? Back when I was young, I was a smuggler. One day my friends and I were attacked by... Same story he gave. They were in such a hurry to get their plunder, they didn't even finish us off. They just threw us into a well. I ended up in the mongrel tunnels. Kin was young and curious. Luckily, our boots interested him less than we did. He brought me back to life. I screamed and stabbed him. That was probably a sign that our marriage wouldn't be a happy one. And still we loved each other. He took care of me and was always ready to make me laugh. He was optimistic, but not the most driven man. I, on the other contrary, was too driven. I dragged him to the surface. I believed back then I could move mountains if I just wanted to hard enough, but it didn't work out. Why did you abandon your son? Because... Rhea fights back tears as if the tragedy is still too raw for her. I broke. Gave up. convinced myself that it was our decision, not my decision, that it would be better for everyone. I'm not sure if Lan told you, but I had other children beside him. They were different. All of them were special. All of them were missing something. They just couldn't survive. The last one was born in pieces, and I realised he would be the last one. I just knew it. I didn't need any healers to tell me that. After that, it's like I sank back into a black hole. I saw Kin grieve. I saw Lan struggle to find a place for himself. The neighbours felt no pity for us when they heard about our struggles. They accused of us worshipping demons, Lamesh do, anyone. And I realised I was to blame for it all. For making Kin go up to the surface. For deciding to have children with him, no matter what. For appearing in Kin's life, having Lan. And for what? So he could suffer? Kin and I discussed it. He said he would take our son and go to this tribe. We both thought we were relieving each other of a terrible burden. That at least we would be making Lan happy. Because he would grow up among his own kind. I still ask myself if we did the right thing. If Lan doesn't want to see me, there was nothing right about it. I wouldn't say this. But she's grown fond of Lan, so she's kind of resentful of the abandonment. What kind of mother could abandon her own child? Ria looks at you in the eye. Yes, I agree. Alright, I'll find your son. Ria nods, trying to maintain her composure. Her tears are glistening in her eyes. Thank you. It means much to me. I wanted to ask something else. It might be rude, but I'm worried about Lan. So, is he just one of your fighters, or nothing more? Forgive me for being tactless, but people say he's often seen with you. You're right, that is incredibly tactless. You're right, of course, I shouldn't have asked. My apologies. I have to go. Actually, show me your waist first. No one's going to use that or that. Eluding swing. Ghost touch enhancement +3. Finesse wielding. It's a light mace. No one's really going to use it though, are they? However good it might be. I could sell that then. Lesser archery, I'm not going to be using them. Anything here? Not really. Nothing I need to worry about there. Nothing I need to worry about there. Well, you might say you've got all the best equipment, but I don't see any. Let's go speak to Lan. Your mum came to see you, Lan. Why don't you want to talk to her? She got to you too, did she? Please, it's not that I don't want to see her. Just busy. Lan waves his hand vaguely. With, you know, this and that. Crusader matters. Sometimes I feel like a mother of a large brood, and besides, she didn't come here for me. She came here on business. I don't want to distract her. By the way, have you seen a card? I got one from a merchant. Lan produced a business card from his pocket. Ria Neath. Fitted Dizzle & Co. Trading House, Nerosian. Embossed in gold and everything. People with gold lettering on their business cards probably don't have time for idle chit-chat. I'll bet you need to book an appointment a week in advance. Even if I do, what would we talk about? You think I'm angry at her? I'm not. I never was. She and my dad had it rough. They didn't make it. And that's probably no one's fault, but so much time has passed. She and I are strangers now. If you happen to see her, tell her I've got a lot on my plate right now. Maybe some other time, I don't know. I know she lives in Rosian now. Maybe I'll see her, send her a present for her birthday. Alright. That's all you got to say to her, is it? I'll take the message for you, no problem, Lan. Rhea, standing at Amsfold, pensively observing the activity around her. I'm sorry, but Lan doesn't want to see you. Rhea nods. He's stubborn. I'm not sure if he gets it from me or his father. Please try again, but now... Rhea receives a package from her bag and opens it to reveal a small striped arrow, painted yellow and red with blue fletching. There, it's an arrow from his very first bow. I made them so bright that they could easily be seen in the grass. I showed him how to shoot. I told him to train his vision, to account for the wind, to fix his string. Just take it to him as a souvenir, a keepsake. Telling I've never forgotten him. I know Lan won't forgive me, but he should know that at least. I'll do that for you. I can do that. What brings you here? Your mum gave me this. She's never forgotten you. She is very sorry. Lan takes the arrow carefully and examines it. This is my toy. When I was a kid, suddenly he breaks the arrow with his clawed hand and flings it behind his back. It doesn't matter, not anymore. She made a choice and my dad let her. I don't want to blame her. I have no right to. You can be angry. Maybe you should tell her that. Lan catches his breath and smiles with a human half of his mouth. Sorry, I must have woken up on the wrong side of the bed today. Sitting around Dresden for too long is bad for me. I start getting irritated by the smallest things. I'm always in the best mood when I'm killing demons in the wound. Don't tell her I threw away the arrow, and please tell her I don't want to see her again. It'll be better for everyone that way. Okay, Lan. Personally, I think you should tell her you're angry, and you've got every right to be. Go yell at her if you want. At least it'll be closure for both of you. It might develop into something more. Might not. There's no guarantees in life. Only that if neither of you do anything, nothing will happen. Then you'll both be left wondering. He said not to tell her I threw it away. Okay. For you, Lan, I won't. I won't. Bear in mind, if you leave it there, she might find it. Wandering the streets is possible. Unlikely, but possible. I mean, this part of Mendev is not all that big. Where's the Sword of Valor? Oh, it might be it's the one further back, isn't it? Got it. This is the keep. It's a wall before the keep. Or the gatehouse. Skip a couple of days. Sort out the armies. Like I said, I'm not sure about going after that set just now. Why is there something going on here? I mean, everything's built that I can at the moment. You know what? What we're going to do is pop some buildings in here. Income buildings. Hospital. In. Supply center. Then that can be the next one we improve to the next level. We've got the Azadas. Don't need to improve Crusade morale. Your frontline fighters. Okay, you move forward. You are also kind of there. Event. Stash. A group of soldiers who were following the trail of a demon they had defeated discovered piles of treasure in the cave where it had made its lair. But it appears that the demon was afraid of thieves and put horrible curses on every last coin, so they're all dangerous to touch. The warriors are not sure what to do with this questionable treasure hoard. Send it to the oceans, be destroyed. For war, please, not. Add 7,500 finance and 100 materials. Collapse cave entrance, nope. Give the treasury to the enemies of the crusade. Alright, we will. We'll remove the curses. Fits in with what we'd do anyway. It took a great effort for the mages to remove the curses, but in the end, the crusades were able to dispel them. Invitation. See what they want now. Who else have we got joining us or whatever? Oh, I have to go to the other. It's the court of the Laughing Dragon, not my court here. My mistake. Out we go. At least I think it is. Might not be. We'll see. If not, we'll head straight back to the other court and just figure it out from there. I will try and do some building. Right now, building is more important than recruitment. Ah, yes, they do want to see us. Strongrung, you are in luck. I was about to take you to the commander, but Liana Solshed is already here. Liana Solshed, you have a very special guest. Oh, the thundering stopped. Aranka looks at the Oread, standing next to her with admiration. She is obviously marvelling at the stoic and rugged face of the majestic giant. Allow me to introduce you to Strongrung, the Oread people's emissary. The Oread bows unexpectedly, with unexpected grace, his body making a low grinding noise. Esteemed Eliana Solshade, I am honoured to speak on behalf of all Oreads. The Oread leaders and sages learned of the champions bringing life back to the defiled and corrupted territories of the north. Our leaders secluded themselves in meditation, later holding council. Such massive gatherings are uncommon for our people. They only happen because of important reasons. The Oreads have decreed that we ought to help you. We are the children of the earth, and you are its champions, so we should join forces and fight together. But then the sages from Jelmaray began to argue with the enlightened priests of Syrian, over who is more worthy to lead a united army. My impulsive brethren from Janderhof presumed to do it themselves, gravely offending both other parties in the process. The disagreement was fierce in the end. The Oreads decided, it falls to you, to decide who you wish to see as your allies. Can't you wise ones agree? The Oread hesitates before answering. Our people do business slightly less hastily than other mortals. We live and think in different rhythm, more solid and deliberate. In your world, this argument would be little more than a squabble between old friends, inevitably resolved and quickly forgotten. But I fear time is too precious for you to wait for our reconciliation. It is always sad to see the freedom of thought that can lead to divisions. Of course, we are not going to condemn foreign traditions and other people's ways of life, but we regret not being able to receive all the help the Oreads could provide because of a temporary quarrel. I wish to know more about your people. Strongrung offers you a respectful nod. Many of us live on the island of Jelmere. My brothers dwell in the highland monasteries where they study the wisdom of Irori and Nethys, achieve enlightenment, and become great contemplators of existence. But those who anger us risk finding out why everyone is afraid of the Oread's fury. Another large settlement of my people is located in Assyrian. They are born from Kamsin and sandstorms, majestic and terrifying tempests that can bury a city in a single night. The Kamsin are caused by fierce spiritual battles between elementals. The Oreads of that land possess a far starker and cruel wisdom than Jelmere monks. They worship Assyrian gods and are powerful defenders of their homeland. The nearest large settlement is located in Janderhof, Varisia's largest dwarven city. I hail from there. The Oreads of Janderhof are closely bound to the dwarves. We have adopted many of their crafts, customs, and traditions. Among our kinsmen, we're considered to be hasty and adventurous. What a surprise! There are people in this world who believe associating with dwarves can turn you into a rash adventurer. Aranka laughs loudly. Aranka, listen, say, what do you advise? I've never seen a real Oread monk from Jelmere. There are so many fantastic stories about them. Of course, we should ask them for help so I can get to... Well, never mind. What I'm trying to say... Yeah, dirty bugger. What I'm trying to say is that they will surely come in handy. I consider any help valuable and would like to pay my respects to any Oread willing to aid us. Having said that, I feel that the Oreads of Janderhof, who live next to dwarves, would feel closer to the Crusaders and be easier for them to understand than the other members of this people. We have already assembled plenty of diverse volunteers who seek to defend Galorian. Perhaps we shouldn't push our luck by continuing to invite over increasingly exotic allies. Let's see if you can convince me. What about Jelmere? Students of Stone Mercenary Unit. Slow but tenacious fighting monks. Yeah, no. Not those. Janderhof? Stone Infantry. Strong aggressive fighters might be better. That could be useful. Have another look at them. Or Assyrian Sand Clerics, Spellcasters. Pharaoh's Curse does what? -3 to DM. And that is target receives -2 penalty speed, -3 to attack, -5 to initiative. It also receives power times DC. Physical. Ow! Cat, you're clawing at me. This ability does not affect flying units or units with ability to teleport. That could be useful. That's damaging. Damaging from a within touch range. Only within touch range. That makes me less interested. Because that means they're just infantry. The students of Stone, 441 hit points, do 1d3 plus 11. The Stone Infantry, much less hit points, stunning attack, 29 to 36, I'd rather have them. Strongrung bows in a gallant manner. I will pass along your word to the elders. Your chosen army will immediately move out. You don't have to worry about them arriving late. We may be slow to decide, but once we've made a decision, we tarry not. Okay. More free crusaders. Cat, you just bounced on the keyboard. Citadel. Area exit. Let's go straight back to the Citadel. Oh, you're loving that, aren't you, girl? Yes, you are. All right. 70%, we're getting there. Now we seem to be locked. It does take time to load in at times, doesn't it? All right, skip that. Enchanting. Summon the Triumphant Noontide. 3 max dexterity, 8 armor class. +3 scale mail allows you to use wearer 3 times a day to raise a deceased ally for 2d3 rounds. Then dies again. Okay. Sanguine Sundown. Whenever the enemy confirms a critical hit against the wielder of this +3 mithril scale mail, has got 5 max dex, that's better. Every enemy in 30 foot must make a fortitude save, low fortitude save, or become blinded for 1d4 rounds and suffer 4d6 positive energy damage. I'll take that. Enchanting the Wicked Dope, we'll do that. And Refugee Recruitment, we will do that. And we will end for today there. Off channel, I might return here. Or I may go solve that puzzle off channel and restart at the end of the puzzle. I'll see you next time.
Thanks for watching, for being around, for every message, reaction, all the joy we found. To the quiet, the loud, the sharp and the sly, you're the reason I'm leaving with my spirits high. So hit like, leave a word or tap that sub. If you laugh, cry to mock my stuff. Every click helps the channel grow, lets me keep on with the show.